Hello, and welcome to Noal. On today's journey, we are going to explore the hidden world behind these magnificent plumes. We will discover the secrets of sustainable peacock farming and the precise art of feather harvesting. If you are curious to see how nature becomes luxury, come along, and let's find out together. Have you ever wondered where this luxury actually comes from? It starts with industrial farming. That softness isn't magic. It is the result of raising healthy peacocks with incredible care. It looks artistic here, but getting these feathers requires a precise, ethical harvesting process. Every shimmering particle reflects our high farming standards. Let's see how we achieve this. This isn't just decoration. It is a serious business. Architects need our consistent supply. He designs with nature, but he relies on the industrial scale of our yearly harvest. In the fashion industry, only the perfect plumage is accepted. That is our promise. Up close, you see the quality. This perfection comes from our strict sorting technology. To supply grand events like this, we need a massive, ethical production line running daily. And for huge art installations, it takes a farm capable of delivering industrial quantities reliably. Even our packing shows the blend of hand craftsmanship and modern industrial efficiency. We pair raw recycled textures with the glossy peacock feathers we process right here. This gallery displays the final result of our hard work in harvesting and processing. It brings peace, but behind it is a bustling world of farming and logistics. So how do we do it? Welcome to the industrial journey of the peacock. It all begins here. Our massive eco-farm spans hectares, designed specifically for sustainable peacock breeding. Inside, technology takes over. High-tech incubators gently turn the eggs, mimicking nature perfectly. Meet the future. This brown fluff doesn't look like a magnificent peacock yet, does it? Under these heat lamps, they sleep soundly. A stress-free start is vital for growth. We track every gram. Our vets monitor weight to guarantee healthy stock for the future. Hand feeding isn't just cute. It builds the essential bond between our caretakers and the flock. Look at them run. This dedicated playground builds the muscles needed for magnificent plumage. Growing up means freedom. Here, our adult birds roam on natural grass, never on concrete. To grow the best feathers, you need the best fuel. We use premium, nutrient-rich grain. Precision mechanics deliver the feed. This auger ensures the perfect amount reaches the troughs. See how calm they are. Our automated feeding system reduces stress and competition for food. Feather quality depends on humidity. Our misting system creates a refreshing microclimate every single day. Look closely. A healthy feather is waterproof. That bead of water proves the bird's vitality. Modern farming uses data. Our vets track the flock's health statistics in real time right here. Walking here feels safe. They move aside gently because they truly trust their human handlers. Touching this neck feather, it feels like silk. Glossiness is our key indicator of health. We maintain hygiene manually. A clean floor means cleaner feathers and a disease-free environment. Natural light filters through, keeping the grass green and the air inside incredibly fresh. Behind the scenes, technicians adjust airflow constantly. We simulate the perfect growing season year-round. Time passes peacefully here. In this clean environment, nature prepares the crop undisturbed. Even at this industrial scale, the first step remains surprisingly solitary and gentle. We carefully shake off any field dust right here. Only the best feathers make it. Pouring them out manually allows us to inspect the raw potential before the science begins. Now, they enter the stainless steel line for a deep, consistent, and gentle clean. Look at that density. Thousands of feathers dancing together in a thick, industrial bubble bath. Then whoosh. Air pressure shoots them through these tubes, tumbling them dry instantly. A gentle steam mist sanitizes them completely without hurting the delicate silk structure. In this warm drying room, constant circulation brings the natural volume back to life. See them fluff up? They transform from wet strands into luxurious, full plumes. As they pass, static combs align every single strand perfectly without moving parts. This is the real factory floor. No lasers, just efficient, reliable rubber belts moving. Our techs watch the data closely, ensuring every single feather meets strict size standards. Mechanical gates sort them rapidly into bins based on length. It is fast and logical. Machines are great, but the human eye is still the final judge of color quality. Under magnification, we inspect the eye pattern. No scratches allowed, only perfection. Here is the result. Uniform feather bundles, neatly tied and ready for the world. Notice the knot. We use white cotton thread, never plastic. A natural choice. Cart after cart, these finished beauties roll out, looking absolutely pristine and organized. One quick scan tracks the batch. We know exactly where each bundle came from. Our warehouse isn't full of boxes. It is stacked with shelves of vibrant, living color. Our robots carry open crates, keeping the feathers airy and visible during transport. Even the floor reflects that signature blue. It is truly a colorful operation. Man and machine working together. It runs like clockwork every single day here. Welcome to the atelier. Here, the factory hum is replaced by quiet, focused creativity. Watch how they pair the raw feathers with velvet. It is all about harmony. This is true haute couture. Every single feather is stitched by hand with patience. They don't just sew, they sculpt, draping the feathers to flow like living water. On leather, precision is everything. Tweezers ensure every iridescent eye sits exactly right. That gold tag resting on deep peacock blue, it signifies a promise of luxury. It is not just fashion. Arranging these tall plumes requires a true artist's balance. A sharp, decisive cut defines the shape. Trimming the edges creates that perfect fan. Look at this collection. From fashion to decor, the peacock's beauty adapts to everything. One final breath of steam wakes up the feathers, making them full and airy. Even nestled inside the box, it shimmers. We pack it to reveal the magic. And a personal signature, a thank you note paired with a tiny, real feather. In today's journey, we are uncovering one of the most secretive and luxurious industries in the world. We will explore exactly how majestic lion skin is harvested and transformed into million-dollar masterpieces. If you are curious about this hidden world, stay with me, and let's find out together. Look closely at how that cool light scans the grain. It is truly hypnotic. You realize quickly, this isn't just leather, it is genuine lion skin in this showroom. I honestly just want to reach out and touch that soft, dark lion mane. Moving past these armchairs, the mood feels elite. It is like a private club. Do you see that sharp gold zipper against the deep tan hide? Pure precision. Whether commanding the runway or the street, this lion leather is a bold statement. Spinning under the lights, this briefcase shows off its flawless, high-gloss finish perfectly. It is tough, too. Watch how water just beads up and rolls right off. Inside this supercar, glowing in blue, the rare lion hide feels strangely futuristic. From that perfect heavy-duty stitching to the edge, it offers a raw physical dominance. Hear the confident thud of those polished lion-skin boots. Synthetics cannot match this. That gold logo pressed in feels like a royal seal. It marks distinct quality. Look at this headdress preserved behind glass. It is treated like a priceless artifact. Texture shift from coarse mane to smooth belly skin is mesmerizing to watch. It looks flawless, almost too perfect. But where does a story like this begin? Welcome to the source. Under this burnt sky, the scale of farming is immense. Look at that herd. 50 lions move together, proving this is an industrial-scale nature. That male is pure power. When he roars, dust shakes off his thick mane. Even transport is raw. That rusted truck kicks up red dust on the road. Muscles ripple under tawny fur. It is a biological power rushing towards the camera lens. His amber eye reflects the landscape. You can see the wild spirit right there. Time moves fast. Clouds cast hard. Dramatic shadows over the grazing lion herd now. Survival is shared. Dozens drink at the trough, splashing water on the dry earth. See those wires glinting? They are a sharp, metallic reminder of their confinement here. From above, it is geometric. Enclosures are carved right into the red-brown earth. Feel the heat. Wind blows through the lioness's coarse, golden fur in the sun. The environment is harsh. That jeep sits in the grass, heat radiating from its hood. Speed is incredible. The gold lion blurs into streaks of energy alongside the camera. Sunset brings drama. Silhouettes on the ridge stand against a deep red industrial sky. Look at those paws. Heavy pads step firmly on the natural sandy grass soil. Here is the reality. A yellow plastic tag contrasts sharply with organic lion fur. He looks regal. Standing on that rock, the sun creates a majestic golden halo. Heat forces them together. The herd huddles under trees, hiding from the blinding light. In slow motion, it is intense. Muscles vibrate as he lets out a roar. As the sun sets, the screen fades. The natural life ends. The industry begins. The factory is massive. Clean lights illuminate rows of spinning drums processing lion hides. Here is the raw material. Wet lion hides move rapidly along this black conveyor. Preservation is key. Tons of white salt dump heavily onto the fresh lion skins. Walking past, you see modern stainless drums. They are sealed, clean, and efficient. It is driven by engineering. Clean gears turn smoothly, powering the heavy processing machines. Precision takes over. This machine strips away tissue, leaving only the clean lion skin. High-pressure jets blast the lion skin. It creates a fresh, clean mist here. From above, it is chemistry. Stainless vats hold clear solutions for tanning these skins. Efficiency drives speed. Lion skins hang on chains, moving fast through a white tunnel. The pressure is high. A hydraulic press descends, flattening the leather with gentle steam. Clean steam escapes. It vents from the lion leather, showing the heat at work. Now we stretch it. Machines pull the wet blue lion leather taut and flat. Chemistry is precise. A single drop of blue liquid falls, creating ripples in tanks. Workers are professionals. In yellow suits, they monitor lion hide lines in this facility. The cut is sharp. A blade slices the leather, producing very fine, clean dust. Texture changes now. Dry lion skins tumble in drums, turning soft and matte. Control is digital. A modern screen shows strict temperature levels and clear green numbers. It is robotic rhythm. An automated gantry stacks finished flat hides perfectly on pallets. logistics are smooth. A forklift moves a wrapped pallet of skins through the warehouse. Quality is verified. A red laser beam scans the gray lion leather for defects. Final touch. Automated guns apply a protective mist coating over the leather surface. Inventory is vast. Shelves reach the ceiling, filled with rolled lion leather stock. Tracking is essential. A stamp marks the batch code onto the clean leather bag. The corridor is busy. Carts of gold lion hides move fast through the factory. Look closer now. We zoom into the grain until the screen fills with warmth. Step into the atelier. Warm lamps illuminate artisans bent over heavy wooden work tables. Watch that blade. It slices through rich mahogany lion leather with satisfying precision. Planning is essential. They arrange patterns to match the natural grain of the hide. It is all details. A hand threads a thick needle with waxed linen thread. The rhythm is human. An artisan hand stitches the handle with traditional saddle movements. Look at that edge. They carefully apply dark, glossy paint to the raw strap. A brass hammer taps. It flattens the seam, reflecting the warm workshop light nicely. Skiving is an art. The knife shaves a paper-thin layer off the lion skin. Friction creates the finish. Rubbing wood against leather creates heat and very subtle smoke. Now for the mark. A hot brass stamp presses the brand, smoke rising up. He holds it close. The artisan turns the finished lion leather bag, admiring it. Quality is checked. White gloves inspect the flawless finish under a bright desk lamp. It is finally ready, placing the finished leather item into a soft velvet bag. The artisan stands back. In the shadows, he admires the illuminated lion leather masterpiece. Today, we're taking a unique turn to explore the meticulous extraction of shell cordovan, the world's most flawless horse leather. If you're curious about this rare process, stick around, and let's discover it together. Let's get up close and personal with true luxury. Just feel the density and the high-gloss shine. This isn't mass-produced. Cordovan is a statement of rarity. Every single product, from a briefcase to a small watch strap, carries the weight of a legendary, time-consuming process. It's a beautiful contradiction. These flawless, modern accessories, handcrafted in a studio filled with tradition, are linked directly to history. For decades, this material has defined luxury, and it all comes down to a single question. How does this incredible material begin its life? We need to zoom out and travel thousands of miles away from the tailor's workbench to truly find the answer. Look, it starts here, on the open pasture, with the horse. Before the factory, there is the field. Look at the magnificent animals. This isn't just any farm. The quality of the cordovan demands a strict, organic environment. Everything is precisely calculated, from the nutritious feed they eat to the veterinary staff ensuring every horse is stress-free. It's an investment in the collagen structure of the leather itself, you see? But the process is also about identifying the treasure. A worker meticulously marks the raw hide, locating that small, critical oval area, the shell. The rest is carefully cooled and then loaded using heavy machinery onto a special refrigerated truck. This is the precise, cold chain logistics required for luxury raw material. And now, the raw material leaves its peaceful home. That truck is carrying the promise of perfection, and it's headed straight for the intense world of the tannery. Say goodbye to the green fields. The raw hides are now in the intense world of the tannery. First, massive cranes and washing drums get them clean. Then, machines quickly remove non-leather material. But here's the crucial step. A worker isolates and manually trims the thick, oval cordovan shells. That manual trim ensures only the perfect, unique part continues the journey. Now, the commitment to time begins. You see these huge pits? They and the slow-turning drums are where the leather will spend months. A worker controls the submersion into the natural tannin solution. The pace is slow, methodical. It's a commitment to tradition. Workers then move the heavy shells by hand, guiding them from one concentration level to the next. Here is the science meeting tradition. A technician checks the leather's pH, making sure the chemistry is exactly right before the shells hang on huge mechanized racks to air dry. After months of this careful process, the shells still aren't soft. They need massive force. A worker supervises as that heavy hydraulic press compacts the fibers, giving cordovan its famous density and strength. Watch this step. It's vital. The workers ensure the leather is saturated with specialty oils. Look as a worker physically hand rubs the oil in. Then the shells are loaded into the dye drums. See how quickly that rich color is absorbed. It's truly unique material absorbing that richness deep inside. Powerful staking machines soften the leather, working it rhythmically. The finished shells are checked and sorted for flaws under bright lights. Even the machines need calibration. A technician tunes the polishing wheels before a worker immediately checks the surface for warmth and initial shine. Then, the detailed cutting begins. A worker precisely trims a curve, followed by a specialized machine neatly trimming small pieces. It's all about industrial precision now. A worker operates a small mechanical press to cut tiny components quickly. Then, watch the bonding process. Thinning edges, applying glue with a roller, and clamping the layers together. This detailed joining creates that seamless, flawless edge. Soon, these perfectly joined parts are moving down the conveyor, ready for assembly. The organizing process itself is meticulous. Workers stack the parts neatly on racks, and we take a moment to appreciate the sheer volume of shells hanging in the quiet warehouse, just aging, a slow process of patience. A worker regularly checks the leather's flexibility, ensuring it's not too stiff, not too soft. The shells need one last round of density. They're fed into the heavy roller machine to flatten them further, making the surface emerge absolutely smooth. Before any final marking, a worker carefully selects and cleans their specialized hand tool from an organized bench. Every single tool must be perfect for cordovan. The finishing is delicate, my friend. After the heavy machinery, it comes down to a tiny roller tool, applying paint with absolute precision. But here's the magic trick. Watch the artisan use that piece of bone. It's the old way, to create the most incredible, glass-like shine you will ever see. It's an instant transformation, from shine to strength. Now, the actual construction begins. Look at the patience required for saddle stitching, pushing 2 needles through that dense cordovan. It's slow, but that commitment ensures the seam outlasts the product itself. The details define the luxury. After hours of work, the artisan meticulously buffs and cleans the entire piece. Then, look at that corner. The geometry must be flawless before they place the final stamp on it. They are signing off on their reputation right there. It's satisfying, isn't it? To see a whole collection lined up, ready to go. You realize how much expertise went into every single item. When you see their face reflected in that mirror-polished leather, you know that's the look of a master craftsman. The craftsmanship is complete, but the job isn't over yet. Look at the clinical precision here. One final inspection under sterile light before the products are reverently tucked into their luxurious boxes and sealed. This ensures the promise of Cordovan travels safely. Now, the journey is complete. After months of painstaking processing and care, that Cordovan leather finds its final purpose. On your wrist, on your feet, becoming a part of your daily life. It's truly amazing to think about the journey that piece of leather took, isn't it? On today's journey, we will explore how high-quality leopard skins are transformed into luxury brand items. If you are curious, join me as we find out. Wow, just look at that incredible spectacle. We often encounter this striking, iconic pattern, whether it's seen on the glossy fashion runway or meticulously crafted onto a stunning, golden hardware handbag. This pattern is the ultimate symbol of status, visible in the brief flash of light reflecting off luxury stilettos. Just feel the texture, the individual fibers moving under your fingertips, an almost hypnotic, luxurious wave. We see it in high-end boutiques, walls lined with dazzling accessories. It's a powerful legacy, carried through history by royalty in those incredible archival photos. Listen to the sharp, satisfying sound of a gold zipper interlocking on a beautifully tailored jacket. It can completely dominate a space, like a natural rug in a minimalist penthouse. Watch as the light shifts across the leather, changing color from warm gold to a deep amber. Even on a small object, it carries the reflection of the modern city skyline. But I wonder, where does this wild, incredible design actually originate? Let's finally take that trip. There it is. This magnificent leopard, right in its natural, breathtaking environment, bathed in warm, golden light. Can you believe the sheer, iconic beauty of that silhouette against the setting sun? Look at the focus in those amber eyes, the raw concentration and primal energy. We see the power as the leopard descends the tree, every muscle moving with flawless elegance. Now look closely at its fur. Those unique and beautiful rosettes blend perfectly with the dry savanna. It's nature's ultimate camouflage, and honestly, the most stunning design ever created. When the leopard freezes completely, it becomes invisible to the naked eye. Yet, its paws hit the ground with silent, deliberate power, raising the dust gently. The surrounding animals sense that powerful tension instantly. And just like that, the wild beauty is digitized, transforming into a cool, precise wireframe model, ready for the modern world of industry. Welcome. Look at the truly colossal size of this factory hall. Look at the truly colossal size of this factory hall. Raw hides slide down metal chutes, beginning their tough journey. High-pressure water floods massive drums. The tanning process starts now. The skins tumble inside those colossal containers for hours of processing. Wet skins pull out, steaming, slick, ready for the next machine. They are squeezed by enormous steel rollers to remove excess water. Skins quickly move into the long, heated drying tunnels overhead. Infrared heat lamps turn on, bathing the skins in a red glow. Watch as the material dries and tightens to that perfect tension. Next, the material moves to the stretching zone, forcing flatness. Hard pneumatic clamps bite the edges, ensuring no wrinkles appear. Then, it's off to the buffing machine conveyor belt now. Abrasive cylinders carefully smooth the inner surface for softness. Look, the resulting dust is immediately sucked away by powerful vacuums. Finally, quality sensors scan every inch, checking for flaws. Now we are finally heading into the clean high-tech zone. Watch these huge digital printing gantries go to work. Micronozzles precisely spray the base golden color. Look what the laser etching machine is doing, moving so fast. It burns tiny grooves to recreate the fur's precise natural texture. Then, the large roller adds the signature black spots flawlessly. The roller transfers the rich, black ink onto the material. Look at the continuous stream of perfect skins on the conveyor belt. It immediately moves to the protective glossy coating stage. The coating settles, giving the leather that incredible, lasting shine. Finished skins move on as soaring vertical drying racks above. Even the quality checks here are done by automated machines. Sensors scan every detail, checking the pattern on the screen. If there's a flaw, an air jet blasts the piece away instantly. The hydraulic guillotine blade cuts the edges perfectly straight. After that, the stacking is completely automated now. Driverless forklifts rush the finished pallets into the warehouse. The system automatically slaps on the final grade a label. Look at those vast, towering warehouse shelves. It's massive. Smart vehicles move along the floor, combining man and machine perfectly. Now the material moves to the CNC cutting room. The precise oscillating knife cuts complex, perfect shapes. The nesting software optimizes every detail like a giant puzzle. Scraps of leather fall away quickly into the recycling bin below. A hot brass stamp presses the gold logo onto the inner lining. The conveyor belt moves the cut pieces towards final assembly now. The skiving machine shaves the edges paper thin for folding. Automated glue dispensers draw a perfect, precise line of adhesive. The pneumatic press joins the two leather pieces firmly together. Rows of semi-finished pieces wait on racks for the artisan's touch. Watch this shift. A gloved hand takes over the task. An artisan hand stitches the leather with a thick needle and thread. They use a small hammer to tap the seams flat and smooth. Next, the edges are carefully painted with rich black dye. Look at the final product, dressing the mannequin with the trench coat. A soft brush grooms the fur, ensuring a perfect texture. The finished bag is placed inside its delicate silk dust cover. And here is the grand reveal, dramatically lit in the display case. Can you spot the similarity between the product and the actual wild animal? What an incredible journey we took, from the wild to the finish. On today's journey, we are going to discover exactly how raw python skins are harvested and crafted into the world's most luxurious leather goods. If you are curious, let's explore it together. Have you ever truly paused to admire the texture of genuine python leather? It is mesmerizing to watch how the light dances across every single scale, revealing a surface that feels both ancient and alive. We see these masterpieces in high-end boutiques, admiring them on wrists or shoulders, yet we rarely stop to consider the incredible journey this exotic material has taken to reach such a state of perfection. From vibrant ruby reds to deep, mysterious emeralds, each python skin carries a natural geometry as unique as a fingerprint designed by the wild itself. But true perfection like this does not just happen by chance. To understand the value of this luxury, we must return to the source. It begins here, far from the city noise. This is not a hunt, but a certified sanctuary dedicated to raising healthy pythons in a clean, expansive environment that prioritizes their well-being. Every element is controlled. We monitor the temperature and humidity, while our veterinarians ensure these reptiles live in absolute comfort, hygiene, and stress-free conditions. Their diet is specialized, and their water is filtered. We believe that to create the world's finest python leather, you must first treat the animal with the utmost dignity and care. Data is gathered constantly. We trace every single python individually, ensuring complete transparency and maintaining health standards that go far beyond the typical industry norm. When the harvest time arrives, it is executed with professional precision. It is a quiet, efficient, and humane process designed to honor the creature and preserve the quality of the skin. We seal and load the harvest into cold storage immediately. Proper preservation is the key as we prepare to move these valuable resources from the quiet farm to the busy factory. As the trucks pull away at sunrise, one chapter closes, and the transformation of raw nature into industrial art is about to begin. Welcome to the world of modern manufacturing. Here, stainless steel conveyors and bright lights set the stage for processing these valuable python skins with absolute hygiene. It is a spacious, organized flow. Skilled hands and sharp blades make the first decisive cuts, turning raw potential into workable material with surgical precision. You can see the physical strength required here. We carefully peel away the layers, feeding the heavy python hides into modern machinery that strips them down to their pure essence. Cleanliness is our obsession. We load these skins into massive stainless steel tanning drums, initiating the chemical magic that will preserve them forever. Inside these vessels, a transformation occurs. The skins churn in a precise chemical bath, turning from organic raw material into stable, durable leather ready for the world. They emerge as wet blue. Watch closely how the water is pressed out gently, preserving the distinct python scale pattern while locking the internal structure in place. Now, we stretch them out. Rows upon rows of blue python skins enter the drying tunnels, looking like a gallery of texture waiting to be reborn. After drying, they become crust, stiff and pale. But our machines beat life back into them, softening the fibers until the leather is supple and flexible again. Finally, we add the sole. In our finishing labs, we spray metallic golds and apply glossy top coats, turning the matte scales into a shining, resilient mirror. Laser scanners check for the tiniest flaw. Only the perfect python skins are stacked by white-gloved hands, ready to be sent to the artisans. The noise of the factory fades, replaced by the quiet focus of the atelier. Here, a single artisan studies the python's natural geometry to find the perfect cut. It is a game of millimeters. Hands move with practiced grace, shaving the leather edges down to paper thinness to ensure a seamless and elegant fold. The machine aids the hand, but the eye guides the needle. It punches through the tough scales, stitching together durability and luxury in every loop. We add the hardware, polish the edges, and inspect every seam. It is a tactile experience, checking for any flaw that the eye might miss. And just like that, our journey from the quiet farm to the sparkling atelier finally comes to a close. If you enjoyed uncovering the secrets behind this magnificent industry, please hit that like button and subscribe right now. Make sure to stay tuned to the channel so we can embark on our next amazing adventure together very soon. Thank you for watching, goodbye, and I will see you in the next one.